Hi, Mac fam. So, a couple weeks ago, I think it was in November, um, me and my family got a new dog. So, we now have three dogs. Um, so, a little bit of his story is he, his owner was our old neighbor a couple years ago. We lived in this really awesome neighborhood that we all loved. Um, and we lived in this really nice house. We really liked it. So this is sad, but our old neighbor and his owner, he was an older guy, and he sadly passed away. So the dog was literally with his owner when he died. That what I heard is the guy got up, took a shower, and then went back to his bed and died peacefully. So the dog did not leave his side, and family and people were starting to get a little worried about him when they didn't hear from him for like a few days. Um, so they had the police or a neighbor, somebody go check on him. I think it was ended up being the police. And he died. So the dog, when the police showed up, he did not want to be away from his owner. Um, the dog's name is Claus. He is 5 years old. He is part German Shepherd, part Husky, so he's a big dog. Um, but we've had German Shepherds and stuff before. He's got the beautiful, like the most beautiful blue eyes I've ever seen on a dog. He's a very very sweet dog. He is. He really is. But he ended up the owner's son of the dog could not take the dog in. Like I don't think any of his family. I don't. And nobody could take this dog in. So the dog ends up going to the pound or the kennel, whatever. I think the pound maybe. And he ends up getting kennel cough, and he's there for like 2 weeks. Um, and my mom found out, and she drove up, and she's like, "I've got to have that dog," because she's like, "I loved that dog." Like she knew that dog. I mean, they were our old neighbors, so yeah. So she went, got that dog, and I had a feeling that night. I was like, she more than likely got a dog, and she did. So surprise, got a new dog. So now we have three. We have him, and then we have two Frenchies, French bulldogs. So they have not met each other yet. We're trying to figure that out, like if we need to get a dog trainer or take them to a park and just let them properly be introduced. Um, I am worried about one of my dogs, specifically one of the Frenchies, um, kind of being a little mean to the big dog. um, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens, but they're separate right now. They haven't met each other. Well, they actually have, because one day the big dog got into the room where the Frenchies were, but the Frenchies were in their crate. So they were not out. Um, but they hear each other. They know each other. Like, they know that they exist. They know that each other is there. Um, but, so I don't know when we're going to introduce them. I have no idea. Um, but probably what we'll do is take them to it. We'll take the dogs in separate cars and just take them to a park, like a public area, and just see what happens. So think about us and think about me during this time because it's been a little stressful. Um, just trying to figure out like how we're gonna properly introduce them and if they're gonna get along. So yeah. But I just hope there's no big like dog fight. Probably not, but I mean, you just never know, but I mean, nothing could go wrong, you know, like, it really could, like, it probably will be okay, but we'll just have to see, and if they do start acting aggressive or fighting or being mean or whatever, we'll, you know, have to put a stop to it, but yeah, but they should be okay, but we'll see. But yeah, but that's just the only thing that I'm nervous about is, you know, it not going well. But if you have any tips or tricks on how to properly introduce dogs, especially two male dogs, to each other, because we've never had two, I don't think so, but I don't think we've ever had two male dogs. The big dog, Klaus, he's a male dog. One of our Frenchies, Al Roker, is a male dog. And then we have Miley, who is a girl. So we've got, you know, a girl dog, but then we have now two boy dogs, two male dogs. So it should be interesting. Um, but yeah, but just let me know down in the comments or message me, call me if you know me, and give me some tips and tricks and advice on how to properly introduce them. Um, so yeah. Alright, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Always keep your head up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.